Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Arithmetic, Lesson 152. Today, we will start with our 9 multiplication table. Let's clap twice in between each multiplication set. 0 times 9 equals 0. 1 times 9 equals 9. Faster with me, ready? 2 times 9 equals 18. 3 times 9 equals 27. 4 times 9 equals 36. 5 times 9 equals 45. 6 times 9 equals 54. 7 times 9 equals 63. 8 times 9 equals 72. 9 times 9 equals 81. 10 times 9 equals 90. 11 times 9 equals 99. 12 times 9 equals 108. Very good. Boys and girls, make sure you continue to practice. Also, I wanted to point out, if nobody has pointed this out to you in the past, that if you look at the answers to the multiplication problems for the 9 times table, you will see a pattern. It goes for the ones column, it starts at 0 and goes from 8 all the way down. And on the tens column, you'll see it starts at 1 and goes all the way up to 9. So there's kind of a pattern there. You guys should have also seen the trick with your fingers. If you look at your fingers and you say 9 times 8, you look at your 8th finger and you put it down. And then on this side you have 7, and on this side you have 2. There's also one more trick that I use all the time for 9 times table. If you multiply by, let's say, 5, the answer always starts with a 4 because it's 1 less. If you multiply by 9, the answer starts with an 8, 81. If you multiply by 3, so 9 times 3, it'll start with a 2. So that's the one I use all the time. If that helps you, great. If not, just memorize this chart. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to do some conversions. If you remember conversions, you'll have to do your 3 steps. So let's begin. We have to look at the answer. They're asking you for the answer in quarts. So we change everything to quarts. Blank quarts plus 2 quarts equals blank quarts. And then we put a box around that 6 gallons and blank quarts, and we do our steps. Our first step is to find out if we're going from larger to smaller or smaller to larger. In this case, we're going from gallons to quarts, and gallons are larger than quarts, so we multiply. Larger to smaller, we multiply. Remember the saying, larger to smaller, we multiply. Smaller to larger, we divide. Okay, so we're going to multiply, and we're going to find our special number. Number 2 is to find our special number, and that is how many of the smaller ones are in one of the larger one. How many quarts are in a gallon? 4. So our special number is 4. And the step 3 is to do the work. 6 gallons times 4 equals 24 quarts. We put 24 quarts on the line, and when we add 2 quarts to it, you get 26. Our final answer is 26 quarts. Let's try one more. 2 hours plus 30 minutes equals how many minutes? Our answer they're asking us for is in minutes. So I rewrite the problem with everything in minutes. Blank minutes plus 30 minutes equals blank minutes. We have our steps again to find out what 2 hours equals in minutes. Our step 1 is to find larger to smaller. Hours is larger than minutes, so we multiply. Our step 2 is to find our special number. How many minutes are in 1 hour? That's 60. And our step 3 is to do the work. 60 minutes times 2 hours equals 120 minutes. So we put 120 on the line, and we add 30 minutes to it, giving us 150 minutes. So our final answer is 150 minutes. Okay, keep practicing those. They're on your worksheet as well. Greater than, less than, or equal to. We're going to talk about some of the measurements that we've been using, like kilograms and grams. Is a kilogram larger, less than, or I'm sorry, greater than, less than, or equal to a gram? Kilo. That means it's greater than. Very good. How about foot and yard? Is 1 foot larger than 1 yard, or smaller, or sorry, greater than, less than, or equal to? Good, it is less than. And how about a peck? Is a peck greater than, less than or equal to a bushel? Very good. It is less than a bushel. How about meter and centimeter? Great. It is greater than a centimeter. All right. So today we're going to talk a little bit about multiplying numbers. When we have a two-digit number times a two-digit number, the way we do that, we've been doing a while now. You multiply by the ones place. 5 times 1 is 5, and 2 times 1 is 2. And then you put a 0 to hold your place in the ones place. 5 times 4 is 20. Carry the 2, and 2 times 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Then these two are partial products. We add them together to get our final product. Now, in order to check, well, here's what we can do. We can change the order of the product, but the factor stays the same. We don't change the factors. And we check multiplication problems by changing the order of the problem. So now it will be 41 times 25. 41 times 25 should give us the same answer. All we did was change the order. We flipped them upside down. And of course, your numbers are going to be different in the partial products. That's okay. But your answer is going to be the same answer. If it is, that means you did the problem correct. Let's try one together. 36 times 32. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry the 1, and 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 3 times 6 is 18. Don't forget to put your 0 to hold your space. Carry your 1, and 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Add your partial products, and you should get 2, 15, 1, and 1. That's 1,152. Again, the way to check it is to flip those two numbers. 36 times 32 flipped around is 32 times 36. When we multiply, 2 times 6 is 12, carry the 1. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 1 is 19. I think I forgot that 1 there. You need a 1 in front. Put your spacer down. 2 times 3 equals 6, and 3 times 3 equals 9. When you add them together, you should get 1,152. Okay? Again, there should be that 1 there. Please excuse my mistake. All right, so this is the way we're going to flip the problem so that we can check our answers. On your paper, you should have your two-story problems. It says Ms. Turner bought 8 quarts of vanilla ice cream, 3 gallons of chocolate ice cream for a party. How much money did she pay if a gallon cost $3.75? Okay, so this is our conversion problem. 8 quarts plus 3 gallons equals how many gallons? So first thing we need to do is rewrite the problem using gallons. Okay. When we do that, we have 8 quarts and 2 gallons. We need to divide by 8. And what number we use to divide? Our special number is 4, because there are 4 quarts in a gallon. When we divide 8 divided by 4, we get the answer is 2. Now, 2 gallons plus 3 gallons equals 5 gallons. Okay, but that's not the question they're asking. They want to know if each gallon is $3.75, how much did she pay for all 5 gallons? So we need to multiply, and we get $18.75. All right. The last question here, you're going to, it says Jaden, Brandon, and Caden are buying a gift for their grandmother. If the gift costs $38.67, and they are going to share the cost equally. How many kids are sharing the cost? 3. If 3 kids are sharing the cost equally, how much will each boy spend? We need to divide. We divide $38.67 by 3. When we do that, we have 3 divided by 3 equals 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. Now we compare, 0 is less than 3, so we need to bring down our 8. 8 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 8 minus 6 equals 2. We bring down our 6. 26 divided by 3 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 26 minus 24 equals 2. And 2 is less than 3, so we can bring down the 7. There we go. That kind of got out of whack there. 27 divided by 3 equals 9. And 9 times 3 is 27. 27 minus 27 equals 0. Okay? So our answer in dollar amount is $12.89. When you put that on the line, that will be your answer. Boys and girls, you're going to complete this page. There's also some homework questions on the bottom of page 303 and 304. So finish all that as well. And you will have I believe, a quiz tomorrow. So go ahead and do well on that quiz. Have a great day, and we will see you back next for your next lesson. Have a great day.